Emotions will be high tonight in Game 3 of Big Ten play. Senior day for number 16 Michigan. And we are underway. Justin Wheatfeld, the best face-off man in the Big Ten, wins it for Michigan.
Coordinator Scott Beaton, now with Michigan, was a Rutgers Scarlet Knight. He scored 2 goals in that game.
It's been a long time. Bouncer, and it's blocked. Well done by Stoller to start. In transition here. This is a team that likes to play up-tempo. Here's the first shot, and a score! Rutgers on the board first, and it's Dante Koulis.
This is a Rutgers offense that likes to strike early. He needs support, as does Ross Scott, number 5 in black, an attackman tonight for the Scarlet Knights.
Those are the 2 cornerstones. Here comes Ryan Cohen, and it's just wide.
Yeah, Michigan won this.
Here comes Cohen, up top. Quick feed inside. Bo Lockwood goes low, and it's swallowed up once again by Rutgers and Stoller. Here's Lockwood, a great distributor. Feeds Tiernan, and it's saved again by Stoller. He's a great man-up offense. You see the numbers this year, vastly improved from last season, when they were about 36%. Quick turning shot goes high for Tiernan.
I mean, you look at Stoller between years ago, so those two know each other very, very well.
Yeah, Connery blamed Brian Brecht for getting into
Coach
coaching
Connery's
career.
wife blamed Brian Brecht.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that was the guilty party. That was a clean check, Jack, until it slid up into the head and neck area.
Low shot on the turnaround for Michigan. Man up here from Aaron. 25 seconds left on the man-up clock. Quick feed inside, a quick shot. Wolverines. It's Aronson.
By Bo Lockwood, and those are key on extra man opportunities. Skipping it, getting it behind the defense. One.
So Mikey Boehm said, from 5 to 6 years old, he was a brainwashed Michigan fan.
Yeah.
And here he is. It's Boehm taking the shot. It's well wide. Matched up with Machika. Lockwood dodges, attacking the crease, goes low. Hit Stoller, maybe the pipe as well. And
it's what we've seen so far through 3 league games. Him and Chase Erlin from Johns Hopkins, I think, fit that mold. You know, it's called Specialist of the Year in the Big Ten.
Stoller here at the University of Michigan Lacrosse Stadium. Great crowd for senior day. Game 3 of Big Ten play. Knobloch, shot clock winding down. Quick shot and a score. There's Ross Scott, one of the cornerstones for this Rutgers offense.
At X, directly behind the cage. Michigan elects not to defend him, and that is way too much real estate.
He's a 5th-year senior, but he has been a problem in the Big Ten for a long time.
You have got to get somebody in his gloves.
Also got to get the nation's leading scorer strikes back for Michigan.
To try to jam it into Ryan Cohen, but because it skips to the backside, just a guy. But when you paint half your face black and the others, you know, I just think it's a little. Anyhow, I like that though.
A lot of Rutgers fans like it goal, and the Scarlet Knights back in front.
Pick game has been a problem all year for Michigan. That time, Scott doesn't use the pick.
He's got plenty. So we didn't see Mark Dixon at Hopkins with a lot of eye black. That's what you're saying. Around the crease, and again it is Scott. On fire to close out the first.
10 during his career at Rutgers, but in the country. Again, the pick game. That's simply not good spit.
In Ann Arbor.
That's already a season-high tying total for Ross Scott. He had 3 against Stony Brook back in February.
This one is not blocked.
First-team All-American. He could win the McLaughlin Award as well as the best midfielder in the country. Puts his foot in the dirt, spin. No, senior night, a Michigan team that, and a senior class that hasn't beaten Rutgers. But it's Rutgers playing with, I think, more urgency.
Back to Scott, 15 to shoot. Scott feed it inside, quick turning shot, and it bounces home. Change up there from Jack Amon, but it works.
And just with a flick of the wrist, that's not bad defense. Running into the teeth of that defense, number 32 in white, John Morgan.
Amon straight away. Koulis turning and shoots it. Nick Tereski. Here's Knobloch, goes lefty, ends up throwing it right to a teammate. It's been great. It's been physical, it's been fast. Aronson had a tough look off the spin. Scott was looking for an angle, nothing there with Whitney defending. Now from straight away, shot wide from Cardilla. He's experienced so many different types of situations too. As a fifth-year senior, nothing's going to faze him. On the doorstep, it's Taylor this time making the save.
Rutgers in that zone, packing it in.
Tiernan trying to get loose. Bame goes underhand and transfers for this Michigan team.
Well, and Robert's hoping to bring the luck of the Irish this second half with to the Wolverines. But yeah, you mentioned Rhonda is another Princeton transfer, and Bo Pedersen, the short stick D midi.
All back into this one. Moved to 2-1 in Big Ten play. Cohen dodging, and Stoller's there. Stonewalls it.
Again, certainly shown it over his career.
Maybe
Rutgers
Lockwood.
They've done a great job on him tonight.
Yeah, he's been nearly non-existent. Oh, he had a close range shot there.
A little bit of a baseball score, maybe. You know, that if we're in the 5th or 6th inning.
Part of baseball season too. And Rutgers has the second half. Logan Peters with his second of the year.
Almost 18 minutes of game action. But this is a juice goal because this is a kid who just doesn't score a lot. You mentioned...
The fact they're still stuck on 2 is remarkable. Around the crease goes Lockwood and missing it somewhat.
But they're borderline desperate right now to get their 3rd tally of the game. They need something positive to happen for them on the offensive end.
And there it is. Mulholland finally breaks the seal for Michigan. Their first
defense. Shane Knobloch stuck, quote unquote, on defense and offensive midi.
Of the first quarter coming from Mulholland moments ago. Going to the doorstep, and there's another. Here come the Wolverines. John Morgan, second of the year.
And he puts it past Carden Stoller. Michigan is back on the board. And now they can try to staunch the bleeding a little bit and stop this 2-goal Michigan run.
Here comes Scott, who chucks it out of bounds. Rutgers keeps. He had a hat. Michigan just can't seem to get a hold on in the Big Ten. Tereski, 5 to shoot. Tough angle shot and bounces off the side of the cage out of bounds.
Taylor was able to snuff that out, smothers it, makes his 10th save of the night.
Michigan looking for another quick goal and a bouncing for a second consecutive time.
On the Michigan sideline, watch Taylor get low. Nice save, had his right foot behind the stick. John Morgan has provided that here in the 3rd quarter for Michigan.
Mulholland as well, here he is. Mulholland, oh, quick dodge, found some space, Stoller again.
So Rutgers, it was some type of procedure call that gave Michigan the ball.
Whoa. What else but Knobloch, the heart and soul of this team.
You have got to come hard in the slide game on number 27.
And Michigan has it with Cahal Roberts. But Knobloch said, I like coming from up top. I like working down the alleys, and that's exactly what happened.
He just likes playing lacrosse and in Big Ten play. That's how talented those guys are.
Quick turn, and Bame denied. 10 seconds. Lockwood down. Physical defense, 5 seconds. Lockwood looking for anything, And Lockwood just chucks it. Goals tonight. Michigan outscored Rutgers 3-2 in the third. Wow. And a pass over the top. Just a missed connection. Wolverines on the rally. Quickly getting downhill, and Pedersen just missed. Boehm with 15. Boehm working inside, bouncing ball is loose for the moment.
In that game, eventually lost, but I think they saw something there in terms of, yeah, we can make this work. And remind yourselves of the names.
He's a fiery guy. He's got to have that handy. Coming in quickly, Morgan, and Mornick. Another much-needed goal for Michigan.
It's a five-hole action between the wickets from 32 and White. Sets up, fires.
50th shot for the Wolverines. Morgan's third, a career game for him. Chance to cut it to one. Quickly, in transition. It's the senior Cubs.
Roberts almost picks it up, but he seals off the Rutgers wing and allows Wheatfeld.
Winning their first Big Ten tournament last year, going to the NCAA tournament for the first time, also picking up a win in the tournament. Here's Rutgers trying to answer, and they do. It's Amon.
Colin Cordilla. Watch him draw the defense, senses where the slide.
Ann Arbor 9-7, Rutgers now 7 to play, and Michigan with the ball. Straight away, Boehm saved.
Great save by Stoll. Weekend, Panzermonium was rocking.
Bouncing shot, goes right past the goal, goes back out. Patient for the freshman. Now it's Knobloch from up top, and Knobloch not able to convert. And in control on the road. Michigan's senior day, trying to spoil it. Knobloch spinning. Cahal Roberts on him, and Knobloch misses.
But this game, by no stretch of the imagination, is out of reach.
Up top, Ronda off the mark.
Look, they were the number 4 seed last year, and then they ran the table. This is taking too long, yeah.
And it got away from him, too. Out of bounds, back to over Michigan. And a final stop from Stoller is
if you don't think the stakes are high and that it means something to these kids, just look at the Big Ten tournament in 2024.
There's so much fun lacrosse left in this one, but it's Stoller and